The new treasure track has been awesome, and the weeklies have just refreshed. I wanted to go ahead and give my suggestions for getting through the weeklies for treasure track, as well as the quests, as quickly as you can. Now, I finished the season quest. It took probably 3 to 4 hours to do them. For the weeklies, this is probably going to be 45 minutes to 50 minutes for me to get through. We have to get 30 of each type of spell, 2,500 pet experience, and then evolve one pet, and then 50 math questions. So maybe an hour for the rest of this. If you get your dailies every single day, that will definitely help, and you'll finish the weekly probably within 3 to 4 days. But as far as the weekly, and then also 3 to 4 days of weeklies, we'll go ahead and get you 3 to 4 weeks of weeklies will get you your season if you're not pushing for that. But doing it quickly is definitely helpful, and these are going to be my strategies in order to go ahead and get through the weeklies as well as the dailies quickly. Now, if you are trying to get currency, then this is not the strategy for you. My strategy is not compatible with getting as much currency as possible. It's the opposite, actually. So I feel like I have enough currency. My Titan shards are definitely an issue. There's a lot of Titan gear, and that's really the only gear that I have left that I need to get that's currently in game. So we're gonna head on over to the Titan, and we're gonna go ahead and battle the Titan. All right, so for this, my wizard, I have the Enchanted Stick, the worst plant spell out there. It's Brush, which means the battle is going to take a lot longer for me, and I'm going to be trying to go ahead and make this take as long as I possibly can. With this strategy, what's going to happen is each battle I'll be using a whole bunch of different spells. And so I'll be going through the spell objectives because there are more spell objectives than there are other types of objectives. Now, if you do end up with your weeklies needing more experience, you can go ahead and purchase experience with gold, but I mean, you would have to have like thousands of gold in order for that to be, or not hundreds of thousands of gold in order for that to be something where you're just like, yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. I can use the water, which will reduce this battle quicker, or I can also use this. This is excellent. This is excellent as well. If you have a spell that's like poor, then this isn't that bad a time to use it. Because if you are using poor or good spells, they might miss, but it still counts as a spell that you use. So this is excellent. This is excellent. I'm going to go ahead and stick with Brush and have that hit here. And you can see how long this battle is taking. I'm purposely trying to drag it out in order to go ahead and get as much damage as I can. I haven't finished my physical, I haven't finished my blowout, my storm, but so let's go ahead and do storm. And at this point, it doesn't really matter. Once I start to finish some of the objectives, I'll switch it around, and I'll need to switch my guys, trying to choose pets that are not the most effective, because if they are the most effective, then the battles are going to be faster. I'm going to have to wait for the loading screen. I'm going to You will get more currency that way, though. So there's more currency, more items, more chance at hats now, if you do have that update, which unfortunately I don't. So let's take a look and see how close we are now before we go and do one more battle here. Let's see, for our dailies, we have 3 of 10 questions answered, 6 of 15, already 6 of 15 spells, and then 94 experience. And for this, we are about half or a third of the way through some of the spells. And so just a couple more battles, and we'll actually be starting to wrap up probably the plants and water and physical. And so I think those are going to be the first ones that we finish up. And so we're just kind of playing, trying to go as slowly as we can, actually, as we play along. And so it's a very different strategy of playing, looking for the pets that aren't not going to have excellent spells and using those, and trying to make the battles a little bit longer, but it ends up speeding through the spells, because the casting spells is what's going to take you the longest part. So that's going to be the most time-consuming tasks to finish. So if you're focused on those, if you're focused on getting the spells completed, everything else will happen without you really trying to. You'll answer the questions, you'll get the pet XP, and so you don't have to worry about those at all, because the questions are going to take you, or the spells are going to take you the longest if you're looking at the weekly and also at the season goals. Alright, so here we go. I can't wait to see some pet hats in there. We're going to do one more battle just to see if in this time we can finish up some of our dailies, because normally dailies take me probably, and I do have, I do have multiplication as my test question, so if you're going through the curriculum, it's definitely going to be longer for you, depending on what sort of questions you have. But for me, I should be able to finish my dailies in about 10 minutes. And the pet XP is going to be the very last one that I have. Got a critical hit there. So we will see. We will see if we're able to get this all done. There we go. I think we're pretty close to the questions though right now. And spells, casting spells, we should get casting spells this time too. So I think it's probably just one or two more battles in order to get the pet XP for the daily. And so if I was in a rush today, then I would just go for the pet XP as fast as I can, which would be changing my tactics around a little bit once I have all of the other ones done. Okay, and if this hits, then it'll finish this up, and we'll see how we are doing with our dailies, just to kind of gauge where we are. I love these member rewards, or the free rewards are fantastic as well. So we did finish one of them. I like the numbers as they pop up. So cast 15 spells. We still have 2 questions, and we're halfway through our pet experience. Let's go ahead and get into one more battle here and see how close we are for the pet experience. The pet experience is something that with this strategy does take a little while longer, but as far as the weeklies and the season, those aren't going to be... There's less to do as far as that than there are the actual casting of the spells. So in the big picture, it's best to go about it this way. And that's if you're not grinding for currency. Please remember that. All right, so 45, and you can wander around. When I was grinding the season rewards, I did this until the Titan broke. And then I went and I would clear an area of the places I don't quite have 10,000 currency yet. So, which I believe I don't think I have 10,000 yards, and I don't think I have 10,000. Let's see, whatever the Skywatch currency is, I can't remember it right now. Arrows. Alright, so there we go. Let's see if we finish the other treasure track. Love how you get 3 there. Alright, so we did finish another treasure track. Let's see how close we are for our next one. So we have 500 pet experience. We still need 124 pet experience. So we didn't quite finish that, but these we did. If you go through and play, sometimes the battles can be slightly quicker. But this allows us to go ahead and really hit these weeklies. So you can see we're already over halfway done with the questions we have to ask. We are 14 of 30 done with water spells, 17 of 30 done with plant spells. Pet experience is just about... that would be what, 33% about for that, maybe not quite there. So we're cruising along. The pet experience just sort of happens on the weekly and also on the season. During the dailies though, which is interesting, it takes a little while longer to get that. So for dailies this is slower, but the weeklies and the seasonal it's longer. So with this strategy though, you should be able to go ahead and move through these objectives pretty quickly. Let me know if you have any other suggestions to add. Please do let me know. I appreciate the likes, the subs, as well as the comments. They help our community to grow. And we will be seeing you back here very soon, hopefully with some pet gear. Man. So yeah, we don't quite have that update yet, but I am really excited for it. I can't wait. Let me know if you have it in the comments, and let me know if this is helpful as well. Take care. Keep on prodiging. Have a great one. We will see you back here very, very soon. Also, I'll be having some worksheets coming out, some Prodigy word puzzles coming out in just a little bit, so stay tuned for that as well. Have a good one. Keep on prodiging on. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.